Hello my friends, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all having a great day. It is, well, for the last 3 days it has been thunderstorming and raining, but I don't mind the rain. We had a ton of damaged landscaping from over the winter, so a lot of broken Japanese maple trees, a lot of pines broken in half, so we had to replace all of that stuff. And the rain has been really good for it, and I'm hoping that the rain stays away. Well, it was thunderstorming this morning, and then the sun came out, and now the sun is leaving us, and it's supposed to rain a little bit more. But on Sunday, July 5th, I am having my mother's 80th birthday party here, and also my great nephew Jace. It is the first time that he will meet his great grandma. So Jace's birthday was June 6th, they had it in Florida, so I'm also celebrating his first birthday. So I'm hoping for a beautiful day, and so far it is supposed to be full sunshine and 80. So I hope that the weather is great if you're planning anything for the July 4th weekend, and remember to be safe with those fireworks, okay? We don't do fireworks, they're not legal where we are. I know a lot of states they're legal, in New York State they are not. Alright, so what am I here to talk about today? I'm here to talk about let me put my glasses on. I decided to pull my hair back so that you get the full view of what I'm talking about. Today is actually about the powder that I bought, but when I bought the powder they sent me a sample of the CC cream. So I am going to be talking about the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder by It. This is in translucent. I'm not sure if this comes in any other color. I am going to look into that because this one does seem a little light. I have it on in my whole T-zone area. As far as color goes, I feel it is very pale, but it blends easily. I don't know that a darker skin would be able to really use this unless you're really good blending, but I don't know. I will have to research that. And the texture of this powder is very, very, very fine. It does feel like silk going on. It actually says airbrush silk, and that is exactly what it feels like. Now it comes in a very nice compact, and I think it's easy to open the compact. And this is what the color looks like. It almost, to me, has a slight yellow tinge. This is what it looks like on the hand. This is what it looks like when you actually spread it in. I do have it in my toe T-zone area. It comes with a sponge underneath. I did apply it with the sponge. Now I will say, at first, when I applied it with the sponge, it was a little cakey in certain areas, but then I just simply took a brush and lightly went over it, and it blends down nicely. Does it help the pores? Yes, it does. My pores are invisible. And today I did not start out with any Rachel K CC cream, which I feel is by far was the most phenomenal product as far as refining pores. It just made them disappear. And I finished my tube, so I was worried. And actually it sent me an email about a special. So I went ahead and I ordered it, and I do like it, and I would recommend buying this if you are someone who's suffering with your pores. With age, everything changes, including our pores. We cannot actually change our pore size, but they do, as we get older, change on us. And it seems like they're craters. You got the Grand Canyon sitting on your nose. So I am always in search of something that works for them, and this powder does. Now, how does it wear during the day? Yesterday I wore it. It wears pretty good. It did get a little cakey here, but that's because I have, you know, the Grand Canyons on the side of my mouth, and in my nose area it's pretty deep, and a little bit of peeling going on from retina. I think once I exfoliate and get that all off, it may be a very smooth application with a very smooth wear throughout the day. So I would recommend this powder. It can be purchased online. I know QVC, I'm not a QVC watcher or shopper, but I know they have a lot of special deals, and I'm not sure if this is going to be one of their deals, but you may want to watch out for it. I don't have extremely large pores, but I do have pores, and it really did make a difference. So I say yes to this. Okay, so before I talk about this one, I do want to say that I did show in a haul that I bought the CC Plus Bronze Cream. I had to return it. It was a little too orange for me. I did make the huge mistake of buying the new CC Illuminator. I have to say, I actually bought one for myself and one for Joelle, and when I tried it out myself I was very excited because I had heard so many good things about it. It was just hideous. It has glitter chunks in it, I feel, and you can see them on your face, on your hand when you're done. I don't know how anyone over 30 could wear this. I mean, and if you have lines at 30, I don't think you could. And depending on your complexion, how good it is, I think that the glitter would accentuate every single flaw in your skin. I do not recommend. I actually, when I returned mine, I went to my Ulta, which is not a very good Ulta and does not have a lot of products, but for some reason they did have that one in stock. When I went to my Ulta to return it, I said to the girl, "This is the worst product for aging skin." And she said, she held up 3 others. She said, "You're my 4th one today for the same reason, the glitter chunks." And then she said to me, "You need to just try the original. It is excellent." So when I purchased my powder, the pore minimizer powder, or the bye-bye pores as they call it, I did get a sample of the CC cream with SPF of 50, and it says it's got you covered, and it says it is a full covered foundation. It has an SPF of a physical sunscreen. It has brightening color corrector. It has an anti-aging serum in it. It has a pore minimizer primer in it, and it also is a dark spot corrector moisturizing day cream. I don't know about the anti-aging serum that's in here or how it would work. And as far as pore minimizer, when I put it on by itself, I did still have pores that you could see. But it goes on with a very flawless finish. I did apply it with my Beauty Blender because my Beauty Blender is my most preferred method for my foundation. I simply put dot, 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 and then I just pounced along my whole face and blended it in. It blends beautifully. I did wear it yesterday. It wears pretty good. I think if you're oily, if you have a more oily skin, I think you may see a little separation happen, but it does have wonderful coverage. This is just one application. This is not building or anything. So I think if I even took more and built it, it would be even a fuller cover makeup. So would I buy this? I think I would. I think I would absolutely buy it. I think that if you, like I said, if you have, I'm normal to dry in the summer months. If you're someone who is normal to oily, you may want to ask for a sample, and especially if you live in a humid climate, you may want to ask for a sample to see how well it holds up on you. But again, you can touch up with this powder. I did touch up with it yesterday because I have a little bit of flakiness on my face right now because of my Refisa. It did show up after a second application. It did start to get a little cakey looking on the side of the nose where the flaky skin is. But I think if you have skin that you are exfoliating properly, I don't think you will have a problem with this caking because it really truly is an airbrush powder. It goes on very, very fine. Okay, so I thought I would also tell you that I have some other IT products. They are not new. I've had them for a while. But on my cheeks, I did this little thing. It's the IT Cosmetic Innovative Technology Cosmetics, and this is called the Live Love Lash Vitality Face Disc. And now this one, I have the bronzer on. I also used the blush from this today and just a touch of the highlighter here. Not a lot of highlighter because I wanted to see what this CC cream did on its own as far as a glow. I also am using the IT Cosmetic Brow Power. I do like this eyebrow pencil, and I probably would buy this again. I probably will never have to buy this again because this will last forever for me. So that one I will not buy again because I don't have to, and if I really did go through it, it means I loved it enough that I might want to have at least the bronzer again. That's what I like most in this one, is the bronzer. And the eyebrow pencil I would definitely buy again. I also am trying a new, well, let me take my glasses off so you can see. I have been trying a new concealer. I had stopped wearing concealers for the most part, except for when I have a special event or something like that, because they just gather in the lines. We have to face the fact that if you have lines in your face, there is not a foundation out there, there is not a concealer out there that is not going to gravitate into the lines. If you had a perfect surface outside, flat, 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 and there was just one tiny little crack that ran along the middle of that cement block, and you poured water on it, that water is going to find that crack and go in it. I don't care what you poured on it. If you poured paint on it, the paint is going to go in that crack and build up. It's the same on our face. So I think for me, I have stopped looking for perfection in a foundation or a concealer. What I look for is one that can give me the best application, the best wear, and one that does not accentuate the lines too much. One that just really gives me what it can at this point in my aging process. So I no longer am looking for that perfect foundation. Well, I'm not actively looking for it. If it falls in my lap, I'm not going to ignore it, okay? But anyway, this concealer that I found, I already bought a backup in because I love it, and because they only had 2 in this color at my Sephora. And I know that Urban Decay is a popular brand and they sell out of a lot of things in my area. This is called the Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Cover Concealer. This is light diffusing, peptide infused, paraben free, and the color that I got is medium light neutral. Okay, I always go neutral or warm. I never go cool. So this is neutral, and it is really, I'm going to just give you a little swipe on my hand. That is the color of it, and then I just take a very small little sponge I have, and I just tap it into my under eye area. I don't bother even rubbing, I just tap it, and you can see how well it blends down. And it does not collect as much as most of them do. So I am pretty happy with this. I would say go to your Sephora and ask them for a sample. They can make samples of concealers and try it out, because concealers, foundation, bras, bathing suits are all very personal. What one person may say is just phenomenal, it's not going to necessarily work for the rest of us. A bathing suit may look good on someone, and then you go and you buy it because it looks so great on that person, and then you're like, oh, this looks like poo-poo on me. That's the facts of life, I guess. So I do like this. I would suggest giving it some consideration and perhaps getting a sample of it to try. If any of you are already using this, please let us know in the comments how you like it. And are you heavily lined under your eyes, or do you not have lines? Does it wear well for you? I love reading about other people's experience with this, because I don't expect everyone to feel the same way about this or anything else that I use. So I love when in the comments you put your response to what oh, I'm using that and I love it too, or I didn't really like it but I have oilier skin and I have deeper lines, or whatever. But it really helps, because you would not believe how many other people read the comments. Okay, so in the comments, let me know and let us know if you're using any of these products and how they're working for you. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, subscribe. We're anti-aging here. Be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, and most of all, my friends, be lovable. I love you all. Bisous.